Okay, let's get it. So today we do have a 100% mover. That 100% mover is RELI. I need to change this to hmm, 1 hour intraday. Let's see how that works out. All right, so we got our 4 hour chart. So now I'm using I have the 4 hour chart, the daily chart, and then on my other Street Smart Edge, I have the 5, the 15, and the hour chart. I got rid of the watch list on Street Smart Edge so I can kind of see the hour chart on the same chart over here. Um, the hour chart is up here in the corner, 60-minute chart right there, and yeah. So I can see all of these at the same time instead of having to go back over to TOS. TOS, the only thing that's going to be over there is the watch list and my current watch list, and then the 4 hour chart and the daily chart. So over here, we'll be trading with these three charts. Okay. I'm wondering, do I even need the daily chart over here? Yeah, I keep it over here just in case I want to see all of it at once. But anyway, we're going to get into it. Let's go back over to TOS where the actual charts are. So the things that I took notes on today were RELI, PPSI, Sava, and now Sava, for some reason, it had a huge rip back up. It dipped down here to the $34 and ripped back up to the 58, but now it's down to the 45. So that's a lot of weakness. I think I'm gonna save my money and stay away from that high price stock with all of these low priced movers that are like $7 and $9 with PPSI, which has a little bit of something right here. Pioneer Power stock skyrockets on 12 million order from E-Block product. Okay. So it has a little bit of news behind it. And I'll be watching. I don't even know if I want to watch Saba. I'm gonna take Saba off and just watch these three. Now this is the actual scanner down here. It's gonna show us the top 10 movers of the day. And of course we got that 100%er, 32%, 29. Saba was in there, but I don't think I'm gonna mess with Saba today. I'll just stick around these. We will see. And this is the 4 hour chart over here, which it definitely has a little bit of a trend coming up through here on BFR. Let's see, where's that drawing tool? It's been keeping up this trend and kind of curling up, but it's been curling up for quite a while. I don't know how long it can keep that up. Room down to the 7. And then on the daily chart, we can see that following that trend up right there. PPSI also out here. Let's see, does it have a trend yet? Kind of. It has room down here to the 7 as well. What's up, Lori? Good morning, everybody. But anyway, yeah. So I'm only watching these three, and really I didn't see anything else that was moving from the other day. Um, but I'm just gonna trade these high volume stocks, things that are moving. And CALT still not doing much from when I traded it the other day. Almost no volume. What's up, fat boy? Let's go ahead and get it in, man. I did make a few changes to my TOS. You'll see two scanners here. One of the scanners is just going to be bringing up the top movers on the day, and then the other one is what I want to watch. So these three are what I am really spotlighting. You think SOPA may be going again? Man, SOPA started crashing in pre-market. Started losing itself. Look at it going red on the 4-hour chart. And yeah, I did make changes. This isn't the 1-hour chart anymore. This is the 4-hour. So this definitely can come down and test this bottom of the 9 at the open. But we will see. Let me draw a price line across there. This one has a definite bottom at that 952 on the 4-hour. And the 9 EMA on the 4-hour is right there at that line as well. So if it starts breaking that down, it may be showing weakness on the day. It's only up 3%. So it's got a lot of competition with this 141% stock and these 30% stocks. So I'll be very careful trading that one today. Also, the SPY rebounded a little bit as well. It took quite a little trip down and got close to this bottom down here of the 449 450 level and pull back up. So I don't know if it's going to go ahead and try to test and break that 450 level or what, but definitely took a trip down yesterday. Lori, you're having a late dinner and still got work to do. Preparation for Christmas. How are you? I'm doing well. We're just now starting to get a little bit of cool weather, like just a tidbit in Mississippi. And we are definitely getting ready for the Christmas season, and you know, hopefully everything goes well and we don't get hit by some kind of storm that comes through like last year. But anyway, Fat Boy, you said you think SOPA, and then you called out ARDS. I have not seen that one on the scans, but we'll check it out. It has news. Let's see. ARDS Pharmaceuticals announces pan-coronavirus. Okay. Monoclonal antibody. That's just the booster shot. That's basically what they're talking about. Announces pan-coronavirus monoclonal antibody cocktail that retains effectiveness against Omicron and other COVID-19 variants. SARS, MERS, I can't get the rest of that. Let's see. Common cold, human coronaviruses. Okay. So yeah, that's just the booster shot. Anything else other than booster shot news? Because we got a lot of companies doing booster shots and that are effective, or which show studies that are effective, I should say. Got about 10 minutes to the bell. I think the first one I'm going to be watching out of the open is RELI. Over here on Street Smart Edge, I did switch my scanner, my platform up a little bit. I brought the hour chart over here so we can kind of see. Sometimes I'm looking back and forth from TOS to over here at the hour chart. I'd rather just have the hour chart over here and be able to see everything across the board. So we got the daily chart here in the middle, hour, 5 minutes, 15 minute. And then on the other screen, I have the 4-hour chart. But we will see what it wants to do. What's up, One Life? One Life, I started a I'm gonna start keeping a little watch list documented, man. I'm gonna start trying to keep up with these stocks, man. Usually I just remember them. I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that one. But you know, I'm gonna keep a little running list here called the current watch list. I'll add everything to this, and when I see any kind of volume coming into them, I just categorize them by volume or yeah, and see what's getting that move. Let's see what else. What else? BFRI still grinding up 31%. How much of that 30% will it hold throughout the day? RELI. Catalog them by chart pattern. Oh, I got you. Yeah, yeah. Well, that can be done on my journaling software that I have. I can do that later on and categorize them on TraderSync, which I can actually drop that link in the description. Or can I? Sure, I can. Let's see. Where are my links here? Okay. So I'll be using this software to catalog everything. TraderSync is a trading journal, but it's also it has AI components incorporated, and so basically it can do. It's almost like a database for your trades. I mean, like a big thinking database for your trades, where you made mistakes, where you FOMO bought, where you, I mean, anything that you can think of. Like it's pretty nifty when it comes to keeping up with your stats. BFRI still going up. PPSI still making this little move down. All right. So Rally's got 15 million shares traded on it in the at the open. And since it is the top volume mover, I would expect to move down, and then I'm looking to buy a nice little low point if I can. The news. I did not talk about the news on Rally or anything. On TOS, I looked for news. I didn't see any. I might need to further research that real quick. You got 7 minutes. We got 7 minutes. Let's see what we got here. RELI. No kind of shelves, which is good for a stock moving like this. Float is under a million. Over here it says float is 10 million. I don't know when this one was. When was this updated? I don't know, but I think Yahoo would have the most updated. Let's see about the shorts. Short percent float went up 14%. So it's got some shorts on top of it to be pushed out. If they're still there, this is 20 minutes delayed, so it'll update every 20 minutes. PPSI is a past mover. Whoops. Yeah, it's always had a shelf registration, but it always gives moves as well. So it's one of those you just kind of have to be careful on with PPSI. Then the other one was BFRI. No shelf, but it's a pass mover as well. So we got two pass move. Well, I think Rally might have been a pass mover as well. I can't remember. Rally might have been. But we'll see. On the open, we got about 4 minutes left to the open. Okay, Lori, it was. All right. BFRI took a nice little rip back up here, 860 all the way up to the 10s. These are some stupid volatile stocks, I promise. They look so bad here on the daily, all these little wicks, and then it pops up here to 10. Insanity. Look at the 4-hour. I mean, not the 4-hour, the hour chart. Came up here, came down, broke what looked like a double top up here, and is still pushing. Insanity. Let's see, Rally just going on up. A little bit of an indecision candle looking like it's gonna form, but I don't know what it wants to do. And what else we got here? PPSI still going down. Not looking too hot on the hour chart. On the 4-hour chart, it looks better. All right, really, show us what you got. Yeah, the hour chart is going red as an indecision candle to the low side. Will it hold up? We got 45 seconds to the open. Will this thing start dumping? Looks like it wants to on the 4-hour. We will see. Here we go, about to open up. Okay, there's the open. Popping up there just a little bit. Popping down. Really not looking good on the 5-minute on the 4-hour at all. If it breaks the $7, it's definitely going to be looking bad. Let's jump over here to PPSI and to BFRI. All of them giving some little moves down. I'll tell you one thing on BFRI, if there were any bag holders, they would definitely be selling up here today. Really? Our chart, can it? 682. It's looking like a point. We'll see. What's up, Dang B? Will really start breaking down. It's got the most volume on the day, so I'm just gonna stick with it for now. Got a nice little what looks like a topping tail. Red to green move would be the 755 for it to go green. Just gonna give it a little bit of time. 1 million shares traded on a red candle here. Can it break down that 7 is the question. Okay. Watching PPSI on another screen. PPSI came down here and tried the bottom here. Definitely not looking as good. Has a lot of resistance. 1059 up there. Got some resistance right here. 942 it hit. So not looking as good. And then BFRI giving a nice little pump up there. Breaking, will it break out of, oh, it did break the 1040s, just couldn't hold it. Did not have enough to break out. Let's see if it can. There it is, breaking the 1040s there. So keeping my eye on that one as well. Really taking a nice little dump down there. The top was almost $8. It's giving back $2 worth of profit. Breaking down there. So let's go ahead and focus in on what was it, BFRI? Actually, PPSI may give us a better move here. All right, so pre-market highs on this one was 1083. Has a little bit of a downtrend. We'll let it figure out what it wants to do towards that downtrend. BFRI pulling back heavy right there. Huge top and tail. Still pushing up there towards the top of that top and tail. I think this thing may double top. That's a lot of pushing. What is the volume looking like? Volume is was 2 million shares on that beginning candle. This thing is looking very, very dangerous right now. Can it break? Double top right there. Will it pull back off the 1060s? Wow, broke through it. Okay. PPSI. PPSI is taking its sweet little time. Really took the dive. BRFI. PPSI. Will you go ahead and break down this 880 or will you hold here? Also red on the day. The hour chart looking like it wants to break. Breaking that 885 down. Will it break the 880s? Yep. All right, that's some weakness there. Let's see if it can start redeeming itself. BFRI broke out of there, but giving a nice pullback here. Really still at the bottom. Does it want to continue breaking down here? The 650s. Holding there just a little bit. Still big red on the day with the hour chart, the daily chart. Everything right now is looking like it wants to go down. EFRI pushing back up there again. It's probably gonna get hit a little bit harder. The next time it comes up to this top 1038. Let's see if they'll knock it back under the 30s. '40s. Will they knock it down? A lot of selling pressure within this candle. There's the 30s. Yep. All right, so yeah, it hit the top and now it's facing a lot of resistance at that top. Really? $650 level may be the next to break. PPSI. Bottom here at the 874. Love to see a little trend on that one. The next resistance would probably be up here at the 1074 if it were to go. But still has that nice little downtrend on it. Really. Looking like it wants to break down the 50s. Yep, there's a drop through the 50s on Rally. So we'll be very careful on that one. BFRI still punching up there within this candle. This candle will be closing in 10 seconds. Getting shorted there. Will it be able to hold the $10? Lot of wicks up here. Will it show us some red here? Really nice little bottom here of the 631. We'll see if it can hold that bottom up for support right now. That was the first 15-minute candle. Is about to close in 5 minutes. If it doesn't break this, we'll use this as a support level. BFRI again trying to break out. Such a choppy stock. Trying to hold up that 1050, but just not getting the buyers there that they need. Wow. Then they get the buyers. Wow. Okay, BFRI is definitely unpredictable. It was struggling in this point, and then all of a sudden somebody probably dropped a huge order in there. So we could be looking at a big drop after this push up. Into a halt. Okay, PPSI is dropping on off. Really, we'll see how it holds this 631, and can it start making those higher lows above this level. And then BFRI is into a halt. Let's see what time this thing's supposed to be unhalting. Rally is also pulling up there. Waiting for higher lows to form above the 631. But as of now, I'll be watching BFRI. Should be unhalting at 942.01. 942.01. I mean, it halted at 942.01. Should be unhalting at 947.01. So in like 3 minutes. Can this be the trend here? We will see. Opened up that new 15-minute candle. Looking for it to hold at 630. PPSI. Had a bottom of the 830 on that first 15-minute candle. Can this start holding over that 830? Start forming those higher lows. Let's see how high this thing's gonna open up. Has zero reason to be up, but has grinded up for days. People just getting in, getting in, getting in. So it's kind of a hard one to kind of see where you want to get in, but you can definitely profit from just holding through the grind. Now on the 15-minute, or let me see, is that the 15-minute? Yeah, it is at the highs though. 1146. It's gotta hold that out of the open. 1146. So we'll see if it can hold 1146. Because that is the previous high up here. Or 1140 really. So we'll put that as a support level now that it's broken. That's a very hard one to hold after a straight up move like this. This little green line here. It broke it by 20 cents. There's the open. Can it hold it up? Yes, it can. What's that bounce down gonna look like? Can you hold this 1140? Can you give us a test down? Through a big wick up there. 1140s. Can you hold it? Big sizes right there at the 30s. Wow. Well, yeah, it could hold the 1140s. Matter of fact, this thing's going into another halt. So it barely came down, gave us a move down here, barely. Very unpredictable one. Back into a halt. Hit that 1159. The scary thing is it could have snapped either direction. So in a point like that, it's like, okay, you can enter, but you need to know your risk. This thing could come down to 11, could come down very quickly. It just is getting pumped up. BR rally coming on up there out that trend into a halt. I want to see it hold this trend. So we got a lot of halters today. Who's going to be the obvious stock? PSPI going on down. So we got two to watch, Rally and BFRI. BFRI though, woo! I have to make my money on a dip. With BFRI has done no intraday move down yet on the 15-minute. That thing is wild. All right, so let me see when these are supposed to be unhalting. Rally halted at 947. Well, both of them halted at 947. BFRI will be opening up after Rally. Rally will be opening up at the 52.14. So in 2 minutes, and then BFRI will be opening up at the 52.55. So it's going to be kind of hard trading both of them, but I'm gonna watch both of them. I'm gonna keep one of them over here. I guess I'll keep BFRI over here on the main, and then I open up Rally over here on the other one. Keep my eye on that one. And we'll see what, but Rally's still red on the hour chart. It halted red on the hour chart. So I don't know what that one wants to do. I'm more interested in BFRI. But definitely above all highs and definitely big green on the day. PPSI needs to really prove itself. I'm not into that one. You jumped in BFRI 1335. Oh, you at the top. Woo! You at the top, Danielle. 1335, boy. All right, let's see what we got. Let's see what we get. All right, BFRI. Rally should be opening up momentarily. I want to see that nice little dip down. All right, some things should be opening up. Oh, you jumped in at 1236. I was about to say, boy, boy, boy. You about to get blessed. All right, so Rally just opened up, still red on the hour chart. Let's see if it gets pushed down. Nope, it looks like it wants to push on up as well. Waiting on BFRI, though. I'm more interested in that one. Has a better setup. Rally going back red on the, nope, back green. Fighting red to green on the hour chart. I'm not interested in that. So BFRI is where I'm sitting. BFRI opening in 5 seconds. Rally falling back down on the hour chart going red. There's the open. Okay, there's a drop. How much drop can we get? How much drop can we get? Okay, nice. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give this one time. My gosh. Huge top and tail there. Can it drop some more? Giving it some time. It looks the best on the day right now. Rally still going red. Giving them some time to hold something. Show us where it wants to hold. It's struggling with that 13 right now. Big top and tail on the 15-minute. Rally pushing on down as well. Let's see which one wants to get up and go. Let me look at these volume candles. Looks like a red volume candle is coming on up. Getting that push. About to cross over the greens. Crossing over the greens now. Can it hold up the 13? Working its way down to the 13. Giving it some time. All right, let me go and look at Rally real quick. Yeah, that one took a nice little dip down there. Wanted to see if it can hold this trend down here and work its way up. Huge top and tail on the 15-minute. PPSI also didn't do anything. So yeah, Rally is still, I mean, not Rally, BFRI is still the one to watch right now. Giving some nice moves down here. Let's see if it can get any more push. Red, can it hold up this 1155? Can it hold? Big topping tail on the 15-minute. Come on, buddy. This will be the first pullback of the day, the first 15-minute. Really popping back up there. Back up there. What is it trying to do? Really does not look super good. Has this little trend line down here at the 650. I want to see it test the 650 first before I even look for any entries. BFR though, still bouncing down there. Can it give a move back up with all this sell-off? 2 million shares traded on the last bar, going red on this bar. We got this top that I said would be hard to hold at the 1142, which may be a buy area. Let's see, 1142 may be coming into play here. Can we get the break? 1142. Can we get this breakdown of the 1142? 1175. Coming down to that point, that previous high. 15-minute does not look good right now, though. It's got 3 minutes left on the 15-minute candle. And trying to hold up this 1161 there. Rally still pushing down. Huge top and tail. Gave back $3 in this push down. Looking for more. Now we're seeing the volume. The red bar is coming up, forming a sell-off ramp. It did hold this level a little bit at the 1160. But that 15-minute does not look healthy at all. So I'm going to give it time. 15-minute trying to get back green. Still going to give it these next little couple minutes because I do not trust this one with that huge top and tail. But it may get bought back up and pushed back against. Holding this 1142 down here. Let's see what it wants to do. More selling pressure coming in. They want to knock on the door. VWAP is at the 1150. So it's just holding that level right now. Can it break that 1175 back down? 85s. Can it break down the 80s? '80s coming into play. Will it break down this level here of the 1150, 1142 area? Still holding. 1 minute left on this candle. It's looking for it to come on down some more. Can it do it? Rally going on down through the floor. So I'll watch PPSI over here. PPSI still just right in the same area as well. Getting smashed down there. BFRI. PPSI still getting smashed as well. So it's been holding here for quite a little bit. 12 11s. So I can risk down to the 1142 here. Only problem is it's giving back so much profit off the top. I guess it could check back into the 13s, possibly. But I'm looking, giving it a little bit of time to see if it wants to slash down through this 1163. Would love to see another test of this 1150 level. Like buyers wanting to step in there. But still, on the volume bars, this green is nowhere near the red yet. Previous volume bar was 3 million shares sold off. So it's a lot of selling pressure in here. Giving it some time to get shorted down. First 5 minutes. Looking like we're going to see some red here if it breaks down the 1214. On the hour chart over here, still pushing down. Green on the day, but still I want to see it test this level. Would be great. Wow, really breaking down the 7s out there. Let's look at really real quick. Really coming back down to that that trend line. We'll see if it does a breakdown at the trend or what. It was not able to break the pre-market high. Going back red on the day. BFRI holding a little bit here. Finding some frustration here, trying to stay up. So it has this bottom here of the 1159 that we'll put as a support. Can it hold this little level here, 1159? It's got 4 minutes. 4 minutes to this 5-minute candle is done. It's holding up just a little bit. Maybe coming into a bull trap. Little bit of buying pressure coming in with low share sizes, not big share sizes at all on the level 2s. There was a 2,000, but we were just seeing like 10,000 a couple minutes ago. So 2,000 is not enough to push this one. Trying to get back up there again. What does it want to do after this 5-minute candle? Letting it consolidate a bit. BFR. PTPI halted. Oh, it's barely. Yeah, that thing has a reputation of giving back profits, so be careful on that one. What was the volume on PTPI? 10 million. Rarely what you want to do down here on this trend. You want to hold it or not? Rarely coming back down here. I could risk right now the trend would be the 671. 671 trend hold. But on the hour chart, it's kind of looking kind of devious. Want to see if it can hold that 684. It did it once. Like it's still got some pump down to go. Don't know if it wants to actually hold that trend, so I let it figure out what it wants to do. BFRI. Still holding in this level. I was letting the first 5 minutes go on this one. It has 30 seconds left on this one, something like that. We'll see if it can finally if it can hold this 1196. is the point we want to see it hold. PPSI still trading on down. Looking for a trend to start up on this one, but not looking too good on the day. Our chart broke to lower lows, has a lot of work to do to get back up. Okay, so now we're holding down here in this level. Holding. We are making higher lows here. So trend line, have a little micro trend here. See if it can hold this little trend up. Looking like it can. Back up to the top there, 1280s. Will it get shorted here? Will it be able to hold this little micro trend? Is the question. Breaking out just a little bit, getting those longs in there. Will it break down under the 1280s? Okay. Really, BFR, PTPI was one that was halted. Waiting to see if this thing can hold. All right, so now we got a couple levels that it needs to hold, the 1160s, 1190s, and then the trend is at the $12. Really is holding this little trend down here. Wonder, can it get back up? Trend line is at the 662 right now. After a big sell-off. Nasty red on the day. I may look to add some down here on this trend on Rally and see if it can hold it. Yeah, I'm gonna add a little bit down here and let it play. If it can hold this trend, be nice. And I look for add points above this level. So as long as it holds, I wanted to get in some more, but as long as it holds this, I'll continue to add to it. 660, 655, we'll let that play for now. So as long as it holds the trend, I'll be looking for more add spots on it. Anyway, Rally, BFRI, still pushing down to the trend now. Did not give us the move that we wanted to see there. Yeah, Donnell is doing a lot of stalling. A whole lot. That's why I was like, I don't know. I want to see a clear little trend line like this down here kind of set up for us. Taking some more there. And one more ad right there. And as long as it holds up this 655 level, I'll hold it off this trend. 649. I'll be out. But just want to see it hold that trend. If it can't, hey, whatever. Looking for it to get out of there. Taking 20 shares down there. Seeing what it wants to do back up to the top side if it can. Get back up there. Anyway, the other ones I was watching was BFRI. Still holding here a little bit. So top side of this is a 1263. Big top and tails on both. PPSI coming up there as well. Coming up to the trend. Got a lot of work to do to get back up to the top side. So I don't want to risk too much on this one. But it does look like it wants to go green, but still has a little trend here. That will only be a micro trend. Let me go back on the charts. Look down here. I don't know if this one can hold up. Just doesn't look as good as the other ones. Really kind of holding here on this trend. Would love to see it get back up and go, but if it doesn't want to, you can't force anything. PTPI took quite a dip down off of that $5 level. PPSI. May give a break here. May have to play it small just to see what it wants to do. But I like it. Coming on back down on PPSI. Giving it a little time. On the hour chart, it doesn't look bad. Pulling up, giving a nice little pull up. 923 will be going back green on the hour chart. So definitely just giving it some time. Because it looks like it can break. What's up, Ruben? Sava made a big move. Big move down, possibly. Let's see. PPSI, man. Looks like it can break out here. All right, I'm gonna stop watching this one. This one's kind of flattening out anyway. I'm gonna let it test that top and come back down. PTPI came down. PPSI. Wait, somebody's calling me. Where the heck did my phone go? I hear it. All right. That's nobody. All right, so PPSI is testing that top, but I would love to see it retest this trend down here. Not really sure what it wants to do yet. PPSI is trying to pull that red to green, but getting forced down there. And let's continue. BFRI. Gonna be a grinder today. Throwing a lot of wicks. Still has not confirmed the downwards motion yet. Rally. Looks like it's giving up the ghost. 650 is my all out on those shares if it can't hold up this trend. Looking like it's gonna break on down on me. A lot of selling pressure. It'll have to get back up and hold these levels, but it does not look like it wants to, so 650 is my all out. Will it pull back up? Will it get bought back up, or will it stop me out? If it stops me out, it's okay. Back over to the other ones. Really. BF. Okay, this one's looking like it wants to go. Getting a little short pressure, held up the trend here. Not really consolidation, more of just like grinding motion. PPSI still doing this thing. All right. This one continues to get bought up. Yeah, it looks like it wants to squeeze. I'm gonna take a little bit. Ah, I missed it. I don't want to back test. 14s. Boy, I hate this stock. I'm gonna jump in a little bit. Just a little bit. And if it holds, then I'll add. But as of now, I'm not adding anything to it. May have to get out. Glad I got in small. Gonna hold what I got and see if it can grind throughout the day, throughout the 14. If it breaks this trend, I'm out. If it shows me red, I'm out. Will those buyers come back in here, or will this thing get shorted? I want to add lower, but it's looking like it wants to come back up already. Oh man. What is it about choppy stocks, man? Whatever. If it wants to go, let it go. If it breaks down, I'm gonna put my stop at the 1289. If it breaks that down, I'm out. I'm done. 1289 for those little shares. If it wants to go, oh well. But as for now, I'm not gonna risk anything on it. PPSI still bundling up there. Never did break. Let's see, really broke down there, holding this little bottom. Tried to give it a try. Could not do what I was looking for. Now it has held twice here at the 630s. So this will be the support. Okay. Gotta wait for this 15-minute to look a little bit better. Or at least hold up. What else we got? PTPI, PPSI. Gave a little shoot up there and came right back down. Yeah, BFRI is just too choppy for me. Oh, there we go. There we go. There's some nice little action down here. So I'm going to add in here again. 20 shares. And see if we can't get some movement off of this trend. So this trend level of 430s, I'll be out. I'm going to add one more time and let that one ride out. 630 will be my out. 629 on those 25 shares down here. So sell, and we'll see what that wants to do on rally. Looking like it wants to get up, giving it plenty of time to do its thing. BFRI still looking like it wants to get up too, but I'm gonna let both of them play. Just did not trust BFRI. BFRI pushing on up, being a nice grinder. Holding for that push to the top. Can it get that squeeze to 15? At this point, I'm sitting right under this level, just giving it time to play. Really, can you hold up here, down here on this trend? Risking like 50 cents down here. Oh boy, one of you guys gotta go. PFRI have very little faith in. Very little, because it's chopping around. I think I'm gonna get out of BFRI, whatever it is. Work my way out of it. I don't like this chop. Go ahead and get out of that. Let it figure out what it wants to do. I'm not about to be a part of a drop. The other one I was watching was PPSI. Did fake down there, or not fake down, but did give a little bull trap over the VWAP. I'm trying to see which one wanted to go, but PPSI definitely is not looking like the one. SOPA, whew, SOPA took a nice little bath down there. Really still holding around these levels. I like it. It can hold up. Looking for more add points above this trend. Right now, the trend is at the 645. If it crosses that, there is no more adding for me. Plenty of volume, 44 million shares volume. So just giving it time now to try to hold this up. Need to see those 90s start to hold. Giving a little jut down right there. SOPA. Oh, PTPI was one I was looking at. PTPI. PTPI. Man, that range is small. I don't know if I want to mess with that one. And it's breaking one of my rules. Don't like to do things against the rules. PPSI still grinding down. Really looking like it wants to get up and go. So I may add to this position if it kind of huddles here any longer. It's definitely holding here. I'm gonna let it do its thing, kind of play around here a little bit longer. I'm already in it, so whatever. The risk will be constantly decreasing as long as it holds up. The 646 right now is the trend, supposed trend. Okay, so let's look around. PPSI still going down. Anything else pop up here? Sava went way down. Yeah, nothing else. BRF still on the trend, but I think it's going to give us a breakdown. 1325 is the breakdown level. So I'm going to focus in on Rally since it's kind of bunching up and following the trend a little bit more. Give it some good consolidation and all of that noise. Trying to hold those 90s in there. Looking for add points on Rally. About to close this candle up in like a couple of seconds, like 30 seconds or so. Can we hold up? looking like it's trying to wake up here. Can it start getting up? There's 710s. Got shorted right down. So I'm just going to hold my position. Got shorted right off the VWAP. It needs to go if it's going to go. On the hour chart, needs to hold the 696 will be great. Okay. EFRI breaking down the trend there. Nice topping tails up there. PPSI continuing down. Big red on the day now. Done looking at that one, because it does not look like it wants to come back up. Yeah. PTPI came up to the VWAP, crashed down. Still green on the day though. But gave back a lot of profit just like this other day and this other day. So a lot of action to the downside. Can you hold up, really? We'll be looking to move up this little move up my stop as it pushes out, but we need to see some explosions through the VWAP. Seven tens, kind of tight range here, needs to start opening up to the upside. Coming up to indecision, green on the day would be the 751. Can it get those 720s, 725s? Plenty of volume on the day. PPSI. SOPA. SOPA tried to come up as well, could not get going. AECR, AERC, very low volume, not competing yet. But huge rip up there. What is that rip? From the 10 up to the 13, and really looking like it's coming down to stop me. Look at this thing. But as long as it holds that trend, I'm going to hold what I got, if that trend is applicable. Maybe looking to add if it gets close and starts holding the trend again. Okay, what was that other one? RE, yeah, this one. Very low volume on all but one of these candles, so we'll have to see what that wants to do. AERC. Put that on the watch. I thought that was already on the watch. I must have took it off. PTPI. BFRI still looking like it wants to play ball. I give it a shot here on the break and see if it can pump up. Very sporadic. Looking for those 70s to hold. Small plays on BFRI because it's a chopper. Want to see it hold at 1285. If not, I'm out. 1284. 1284. And I'm gonna add a little bit more there and then put 10 shares there. Only taking 10 shares on this one because I really don't trust it. 1260, 1259. Very small risk on these plays. Ooh, don't do that. Don't do that. What are you doing? That was way too close. Okay. 1265. Put the wrong price in there. Because I got a feeling, man, once this thing cracks down, it's going to crack big. But giving it another chance to push out of there. Really, what are you doing over here? Really? Right above the trend, can it hold? Can it start making those higher lows down here? All right, BFR, AERC, did that open up? Opened up and dumped big. PPSI, still going on down there. PTPI. Really? Staying right above this trend line. I just want to see it ride that trend line, man. That's all I want to see. That would be amazing. BFRI. It's taking a lot of time. I might move it up to the 13 if it breaks the 13, so 12.99. If it doesn't want to go, break of the 13, I'll be out. Wants to dump here. So that'll be a 70 cent risk, so about $7. Don't want to see it back through the 13s. Looking like on the hour chart it wants to go red, which is why I'm preparing to get out. Break of the 13, I will go ahead and cut that. The hour chart is looking real suspect. The indecision is what I don't like about this hour chart. Why I'm playing it kind of tight. Can we get those 20s back up there? 25s. Be nice. Back over to Relly. Gonna have to get back over the 680s. but not seeing it yet. Right on the trend there. Can we start seeing those 675s hold up? $0.30 from my stop right now. Looks like it's staying above the 13s, 30 cents above the 13s. Trying to give it a play, but if it wants to break down at 13, I will be out. The next move will be the 13.25. If it can launch up there to maybe the 40s, 50s, I'll just lock in 25 cents every time it goes up. And what's happening back here? It's like it's trying to get through that trend again. Can we see a break back over the 675? Break and hold. A little bit of consolidation around that 75 level. BFR. Looking like it wants to come back and check out the 13 again. Can we see the 25s hold strong? Nope. Coming up on a little dip. So yeah, 13 is the spot. Holding strong right there at the 13. Some kind of buyers are still there at the 13 for some reason. 30s. Can we get another explosive candle upwards? 29s. Can they break the 30s here? '30s. Can we get the 35s up there? Where's the current trend on this one? It stopped here, ran through these levels, and the 13 is becoming that spot. 40s. Can we get the 50s? I'm looking to move the stop up to the 13.25s. Just gonna hold what I got on this one. Can we break over this high of the 13.76? If so, I'll be moving my stop up to the 25. Can we get it? Can we get that break over the 13.70s? Be reducing my risk just a little bit. Can we get this push out? 13.24 is where I wanted to go, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and put it there anyway. If it fails the 50, go ahead and get me out at the 24. Be a 50-cent risk if it wants to slam here. I was looking for it to get over the 50s and hold there. Yep, 33s coming on down. Gonna stop me out here. There it is. I'm gonna get stopped out there. This other one is right on the trend as well. Wanted to see if it can get up and get going. This one is much lower. So let's see what it can do. 75. Can it hold up here? Can it get back over the 75? Look at some other ones then. This one looks like it wants to go ahead and break down, but we're still going to give it a chance. PTPI coming out of there for 20 cents. PPSI. This one looking more and more like it wants to dump. AERC tried to get back up, could not. Really, what you trying to do? Really on the hour chart is not looking too hot. It's got to get that 675 back up there. I don't think it can. Looking weaker and weaker. But it is making a higher low as long as it holds up this 630. If not, I'll be jumping out. Where is the new bottom? Breaking down all of the trends here. Let's see if it'll come down and stop me out. BF, yep, that one took a dump. So I stopped out up here, missed out on $1 drop. So I'm okay with that. On PT. Sava went into a halt, came down. Really? Finding a little bottom down here, but it's got to get back up. Got to get back up over that 675. It's really looking weak. Really may want to make lower lows. So it's whatever. I've kept my losses pretty small and I haven't burned through a lot of capital because none of these had like super good news. So I was like, well, you know, play it small. If it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Got stopped out of Relly, diving on down there. BFRI, still the grinder on the day. PPSI bottoming out here a little bit. Still has not made it to that downwards trend yet. don't really want to buy any of these stocks now later on in the day because it's going to have less volume. And we're seeing a lot of dipping off. So I guess I missed let's see, I got out at the 13.24 and it's now sitting at the 12.24. So yeah, glad I missed that one. Making lower lows out here. Don't really know where the true low is yet. Had a little bit of support, but couldn't hold up. AERC. BFRI, dumping, dumping, dumping. Back down to that initial point of the halt. Yep, I think that one's done, man. I think it's done. Yeah, I jumped out. I mean, a lot of these just once they start slowing down, it's a bad day for everybody. Especially BFRI just got up there and just started just kind of jumping up and down, trying to go higher. People, man, with their hopes and dreams. But I think BFR is gonna be done for a while. Because of these past couple of days and having no reason to be up. Yep, really failed on me. Really thought it could get going up there and through the 7. No dice. But one thing I am glad I did today was I made sure that I sized down. Made sure that I didn't let any one trade kill me. I'd rather take an accumulation loss than one big loss. Give it a little chance. If the plan doesn't work out, get out. GRTX. And you never know. Some of these may wake up later on in the day. AERC. Getting real choppy. 5 million shares traded. Anything still green on the day? Nope. Except for the SPY, it's green. BFRI taking the absolute hammer down there. So at this point, do we buy the dip? Of course we do. Let me see how far it's gonna go down. What, 1130s? Pretty nice little dip move there. Can it continue through or bounce on the 25? What was this bottom? 17. Yeah, it's bouncing around the 25 right now. Let's see. Can we get another move down? Are you going to hold the 45s? $35s. Okay. $30s. How far are you going to go down? Yeah, BFRI, I'm not gonna play with that. Look at the hour chart. That thing, no juice. No juice, buddy. PPSI though, just not a good setup on the day. That's the only thing I don't like about that one. AERC continues to kind of hold up here. I'm wondering, can it make some moves back up? It's so close to the VWAP. I may give it a little try and then have my out down here at the 1193. Let's see where it wants to come down to. Also, its hour chart. Did not see its hour chart. Came down here and hit the 200 moving average on the hour chart. Wonder, can it give moves back up off that 200, which is at the 1204. 1204 just got bought right there. Giving it some time. Definitely looks like it wants to get back out of here. So I'll use this low of the 1193 right now as an out. Or is that right? 1190s, 1189. Sell 15 down there. Keeps getting bought off of that level. Looking for it to hold the 12s. Can we see the 1210 start to hold? 1213. 1205s need to pop up heavy. I'll let that one play. Do what it's got to do down here. Definitely a lot of pressure around this VWAP. Could be looking for one more add if I see the 1210s hold strong. Can we see those 1210s back up there? 1203s, 05s. You see those 06s. Nope, looking like it wants to break down. $12.08s. Can we see the 12.10? $12.10 there, adding. Oh, was this? 12, 11.89. $20 shares. If it wants to go up, great. Not, I'll be out at the 89. Giving it some time. 12.10s need to hold. Throwing a wick down there. Got me out. Boy, boy, boy. Buying the bottoms and it ain't working today. It is not working today. GRTX. I'm not convinced that it's done. What's this? 11.83. Getting held up there at 12.10. Coming back into play. Can it hold the 12s? I see the 12s up there. 12.05s. Still interested. Can it stay up? 12s. Can I see 12.01? $11.91, 12.01, 12.03. Does not want to hold. Let's look at the volume. Okay, the volume is absolutely drying up. I'm gonna leave that one alone. I think I'm in a dangerous area here. It comes up, it goes down, it's chopping around. 11.83. Had plenty of time to sell off. There's a 12.02. Enter here, starter. Enter again. Can we start getting off these levels? Enter again. 12.10s, enter one more time. Back in with the 20 shares. The low of this was the 11.85. $11.84. Can you stay above that? PSI. PTPI. Also grinding up. Giving you plenty of time to hold that 12.10 level. I actually missed a trade like this on AECR yesterday. I was like, oh, that thing's not going to be able to hold up, and it definitely held up and got on up there. But want to see if it can do it again. Just get over those 12.20s. If it stops me out again, I'm not going to take another loss on it. I'm not going to trade it anymore. Definitely looking for that 12.10 to hold. Once again. So yeah, this if it stops me out here, this will be the last trade on it. Not about to play with it anymore. BFRI still going down. Really? Wow, really took a dip. Man, I'm glad I sold where I did. That would have been bad. Waiting on AECR to be a continuation stock like it always has. Looking for that nice little pop. Can we start holding the 1205s, $12 here for a possible another add? Can we see the 12s back on there? 1201 adding there. Looking for some green on these 25, and then my out will be the 1179. Looking for those 1205s back in there. Not seeing the 12s on the bid. Giving it some time. Looked like it wanted to curl back up, but maybe it doesn't. 1204s. Can we see the 1205s up there? $12.10, not seeing it on the bid. I see the 1197 on the bid. Holding these levels again. Can we see the 12 back up there? So I just give that one some room to play down there. Maybe it wants to go, maybe it doesn't. Another breakdown. Can't even get over the 12s anymore. Working its way down to my stop. Gotta hold up the 12s. If not, it's gonna stop me out here. Really? Everything else, man, definitely gave up the ghost today. BFRI. Come on, buddy. You're holding up again. Come on. Let's go ahead and get up and get out of here. 12s coming back into play. Can we see the 95s for an ad? 1195. Okay, seeing the 96 there adding. 30 shares in and 79 is the out. So be ready to get out if it does not want to break back over the high of the 1225 here. Can it do it? Back over the 12s. Can we see the break of the 1210? Trying to go down first. Can it get caught by the buyers? This thing continuously looking like it wants to curl back up, but just not doing it. Not giving me what I'm looking for. $0.10 away from my stop out. Stop me out there. I think I am getting close to being done on the day because nothing is reversing and going up. PPSI. Giving plenty of opportunities all around. Definitely don't want to mess with that. SOPA is up. Went into a halt, came down, working its way to a breakout. Looks like has room up to the 13. It's up 12%. SOPA looks like it wants to go, but it still has a lot of room back up to that pre-market high, 14 bucks. And no reason to get up there. PPSI. Wow, really all the way down to 5 bucks. Going down to 5. Sad day. SOPA looks like it hit a double top up there at the 13, working its way down. PTPI. You think it'll hit FOMO mode? It looks like it's had a lot of giving back profits though. When I look back on the daily chart, it's done this move up a couple of times, and every day after it looks like it's came down quite a bit. So I don't know if I want to play that game with it. I mean, it may go, but I mean, it's just not one that it's just got too much history of giving back and giving back big. Oh, okay, later this week. Yeah, I'll definitely keep it on my watch though. TPI. What happened? What just happened? SOPA. PPSI. Still grinding down. Our chart looks horrible. So much work to do going back up. 15-minute chart, all green. It'll give you your move later in the week. So is that a call out one life? You think that's what's going to happen? Saba. Oh, yeah. Watching stocks that make the previous moves. Yeah. BFRI. Still trying to get up out of these levels. What is the trend down here? 55 million shares traded. Do I want to take a starter position and then see if it can hold this little trend here? Is the question. I'm gonna give it some time. The hour chart is still not looking great. Everything kind of starting to flatten down right now. Wonder, can it test that VWAP up there? At this point, this will be a very low risk trade. I'm just going to take a little bit on BFRI. Just let it play throughout the day for me. And see if it can't hold up this 1110, 1090. 1089. See if it can't run up again on 10 shares. What's that bottom? 1080, 1079. I look to add some more if it wants to get going up again. It's just got a lot of volume to push it up. So I'm gonna give it a play down here on small share size and giving it what, $1? So 10 bucks to try to get up anymore. PPSI. Still getting 600,000 shares traded. So I'm not too worried about it. I think it can get up there and at least touch that 1240 with all of this trading pressure. And let me put a follow on it. 50-cent trailing stop. 75-cent trailing stop. So I won't have to watch it throughout the day. Just let it do its thing if it's going to get back up. And that's where it'll be, right there at the, looks like the 1060 right now. If it wants to move up any, great. If not, the trailing stop will get me out. One Life out here laughing. Let me see. Roscoe says, stick to your guns. Don't encourage him. He's a defeated man that needs to hit the bottom. How about 10K shares around 375, $4 range of PTPI if it comes back to area? Hey man, you do that. I believe in you, One Life. I believe that, I believe you can do that with your 10,000 shares. Actually, that's a pretty cheap stock too. So yeah, you could do 10,000 shares. Oh my gosh. Come on, Ace. AE. Oh man, this one right here, man. Oh well. It did give the move up. Right idea, just was definitely impatient with it. Wow. Indecision candle on the hour may come back and give us some red back to the bottom though, but still that would have been a good scalp. 50 cents right there. 50 cents. I think I just got stopped out of something. Oh yeah, BFRI just stopped me out. At this point, I am willing to risk nothing. It's ACR is later on in the day. I think this thing can definitely take my life. I only risked 10 shares on this thing. Look at it dumping. So glad I sized down. That would have definitely hurt with any other size. AECR coming down, giving that red. SOPA. Oh wow. Well, I mean, I'm trying to get. I want to cut. So I want to cut my losses at $10 per trade. I want to take as many trades as I can, but cut my losses because those losses add up so quick. I am down like 50 bucks though. Not gonna lie. But you know, 50 bucks is my daily average that I want to keep it around. So, you know, right now I'm still on par with the plan, but a lot of these stocks today were just fallers. Just falling. PTPI falling. Rally falling. PPSI. Rally, I was looking at Rally because it's still I was looking at Rally, but the thing I don't like about Rally is how fast it's getting back down to that 5 and not pushing up at all. You know, this isn't even a retracement. This is like this will be a test of the $5 and then a possible breakthrough. So I am really not comfortable taking that trade. This one has a little bit too much momentum to the 5. It's 60 cents away. Even if it does pop up later on in the day, it's probably gonna leave a bad taste in my mouth either way it goes. Wow, that thing dumped. AECR. Right back down. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. All right. Whatever. So at this point, I gave plenty of opportunities for these things to start acting right. All I see is choppiness now. I cannot tell you how much I was looking forward to some of these actually ripping today. But looks like you know, Tuesday was not the day of the week. Monday was a better day to take smaller trades and take profits off the table, but you know, today was a deader day and I'm just trying to manage the risk on today. Not seeing any life out here. So, in these times, what do you do when the market doesn't look good or anything? Find another way to make money. Because you cannot force the market to do anything. Let's see. Let's go back and look at Rally. Did it break down all the way yet? It's pushing down there. And this is even more than a 50% retracement, isn't it? Let me see. It came down, gapped up from where? $2 up to 8. I don't know about a retracement on this one. Look how much downwards it is, man. Or how much downwards pressure it has. It's insane. It'd be a different thing if it was like over $10. Maybe it'll bounce back, but a lot of these are, like One Life says, burping the worm for the shorts. Yep. There's a lot of death out here. I think I'm gonna walk away with this little. Let's look at these realized gains and losses. Literally could not get a green trade to save my life today. Well, that's a lie. They were green, but they were up like maybe $5, $10, and then they reversed and broke down. So lot of little. I think I traded what AERC, RELI, and BFRI. So took some losses today. Let's see, what am I going? Transactions. Ah, yes, the transactions. Didn't really spend a lot on any buying. I put like $60 in on each one. Like right at 60, 30 to $60 per trade. Just keeping that risk very low. But yeah, today was one of those days, man. Things wanted to dive. And the crazy thing is today the SPY is doing okay. But the penny stock world is not. And the other day the SPY was doing horrible and the penny stock world is going up. So you never know, man. But there are some correlations though. If the SPY is doing well, more attention will be on stocks like Tesla and those larger caps that move and are very predictable with the SPY. But these are not predictable at all with the SPY. The SPY could be going up or down, and these do what they want. They do what they want, man. Yeah, rallies. If rally retraces today, I will be so surprised, and I will not be in it, but I will be surprised. That thing, ooh, killer hour candle over here. Look how much pressure it has to work back through. $2 worth of pressure. All right, anyway, we've looked over everything, and I'm gonna take my little loss and walk away. That is probably a little bit more than $50. Maybe like 70, I believe. But it's all good. We will come back and be back tomorrow morning looking for something that is active during the time periods that I like to trade. But as of now, it's about to be lunchtime and things are about to get real weird. So you guys be careful trading. Of course, I'm trading with a live account, real money on the line, and sometimes that real money disappears, but it's okay. As long as the risk is managed, not too much of the money disappears. But anyway, I'm going to get ready to shut it down here. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the follow. If you're on Twitch, if you're on YouTube, Share Vision, wherever you are, hit the follow, and we'll be back tomorrow morning. Lauren, you just now said I'm back. I'm about to shut it down. I'm gonna go and see. I'm gonna go and check out some things today. Got some other work to do. Make some money. Put some money back into the account. And as always, appreciate you guys. Lori, One Life, Daniel B, Donnell, GD. I think I saw Roscoe in here. Lauren just tuned back in. Ruben pulled in here for a little bit. I think I said Donnell already. And Fat Boy Drizzy. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Peace out.